some people might throw away some things that you can then turn around and resell for a good opportunity, a good profit. Hey guys, Big Mike here. This is episode 7 of What Sold on eBay, and I wanted to kind of go over a few things with you guys, what you can kind of look at. As you saw in the intro, you can sell just about anything, but I'll let you guys watch the video and kind of see what goes on and the reasoning behind all that. But the biggest thing is the last 2 days were really 2 of the best days combined that I've had in 2020 and probably in the last year. I took a couple years off from eBay, but the last 3 to 4 months, the last 2 days have been outstanding for me. So a wide variety of things have sold, and several things will continue to sell, I think, because I'm starting to list a larger variety of items, a lot of models, a lot of things from Goodwill, a lot of things from thrift stores, Walgreens, trying to keep a lot of different items listed to help buffer my sales on a daily basis. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Definitely leave me a thumbs up and comments below. Appreciate all you guys do. Enjoy the video. Okay guys, so one of the first items I wanted to show from the June 3rd, I guess, the June 3rd sales. Let's see here, make sure. June 3rd sales. I went to Goodwill about a week ago and I came across this bag. It was kind of laying up in the TV area. It was really kind of thrown way up in the corner, and I saw the price tag $2.99. I thought, let me just grab that and see what it is. Well, then when I grabbed it and pulled it out, it ended up being basically a brand new Vizio universal remote. At first I thought, well, it may be used, but it is literally brand new. Opened it up, took it home. I brought it home. Opened it up. Always check the battery compartment. You always want to look and see if batteries are in there. That's one thing that it's been used, but also you want to make sure if there's batteries in there that there's not battery acid all over the place. So it's pretty much universal for anything, any kind of remote controller, game controller, anything like that. Always cars, remote control cars, any of that kind of stuff. Look for in the battery compartments. Make sure there's not battery acid. You can, I believe you can clean up some battery acid, but if it's a lot, I think it can actually get down into the electronics and ruin the device. And sometimes I think it may corrode the contacts and stuff, or mess up the contacts. So I personally try not to get items that have that kind of damage. So anyway, this guy sold. I picked it up for $2.99, and it sold for $31.69 with shipping included. And on top of that, so profit on this is about $24. Let me see. Profit on that is $20. So not bad. $2.99 pickup at Goodwill and a $20 profit. So that made my Goodwill trip well worth it. The next item is this Neil Bonnet, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not a huge race fan, so I have no idea who Neil Bonnet is. It's a 1964 B&H Motors. I'll probably throw an image of the actual car up on the screen as well right after this, because these boxes really don't tell you a whole lot. It is from 2001, so it's a commemorative car. It's very heavy. So anyway, this guy sold for $74, and that's with shipping on top of in that. So my total profit on that is probably going to end up being about $50 profit, because this is a Mother's Day pickup. It cost me $2. So you sold it for around $59 before shipping. So $50 profit on that item. It is heavy, so it'll cost a good bit, and the buyer paid for all the shipping. So this next item is going to a repeat buyer, somebody that bought a Emmett Smith yesterday, and they messaged me and said, hey, if you will lower the price on your Jerry Rice, what's the lowest you'll take? I might buy it too. And I originally had it listed for, I think I had it listed for $58.88 or something like that. And I told him, I said, hey, I'll drop it down to $50. And this morning, this is the 4th, this morning around 4 a.m., they sent me a message, said if I would drop it to $45, they would buy it immediately. So I thought, heck, they've already you know, they've already bought one for a lot more, and this one's a nice one as well. So I went ahead and dropped the price down to $45 plus they paid shipping, so $60 total. And I got $2 into it, so I don't mind hitting up repeat sellers with a little bit of a deal. So very good deal for them, good deal for me, huge profit. Total profit on that's going to be about $38 to $40. But hopefully I've got several more out there, so hopefully he reaches out. I will definitely do deals with folks that continuously buy, as long as it falls within my profit margin range that I'm trying to hit, as well as doesn't exceed my costs of the goods that I bought. Okay, the next item is a model. It's a Soviet USS Franklin Soviet Sierra. And this guy cost me a couple of dollars at the $2 at the Mother's Day sale, my Mother's Day haul pickup. So anyway, this guy ended up selling for $58, $57.99, which is crazy. I would have never thought it would go for that much. But part of the reason why is I had it listed for $36, and the buyer is in Spain. So gonna end up packaging this up. They paid almost it looks like $20, $21 in shipping. So I end up having to send this overseas, which I don't mind. Been doing that a lot lately. I've sent packages to Norway, a couple packages to Norway, several to Mexico, one to Canada, and I think I had somewhere else like Sweden or somewhere. But anyway, not a bad sale. Total profit on it is going to be $30. So it cost me $2, and I'm going to walk away with $30 profit out of that sale. Okay, guys, I decided to go ahead and keep going with the what sold on this video. Most of what I've showed you guys already has sold on June 3rd. However, some of it sold overnight on June 4th, but it wasn't enough to do a full video by itself. So what I decided to do was to go ahead and show you guys what sold throughout the day on June 4th, because it was a pretty good day, pretty awesome. Go ahead and start with this game right here. This is called Tingling Bingo. It's from 1968. It's an open box buy. I got it at Goodwill. Got it for $1.99. Was very surprised. So what it's supposed to do is supposed to be like a bingo game, and it's got a little spinner. And when you spin it, it's supposed to make a musical sound. It's like these little prongs that hit when the spinner spins. This does not do that. And I listed it very clearly. I had a couple people asking a lot of questions on it. I sent a lot of extra pictures and basically said it doesn't make the sounds anymore. So you're buying it without that. So I listed it at about half the price, maybe a little bit less than what the ones with the sound make. But anyway, this sold for just under $31 with shipping. So big profit on that. Probably going to make maybe $18 profit on that. I was very surprised. I actually was beginning to wonder if it would sell, because it's been several months, at least 3 months that it's been out. And I reduced the price so low, I thought I'm probably never going to sell this thing. And there was a lot of questions on it. And a lot of people want things that work, but you know, sometimes they're willing to buy it and try to fix it on their own. So big sale on that one. I was really excited about that because it gives me some shelf space back. Okay, the next items, I'm going to kind of lump it together. I've had a ton of sales for the Ronson Flints. A lot of these guys have sold today. These are awesome because this just helps boost your sales. I am basically like $15 shy of my highest day sales, and that's because of things like this. These add every set of two of these is $5 profit for me. They're selling about for about $5.50 plus. I guess $5.50 even is what it's selling for, and then I throw a stamp on an envelope and mail them out. So these guys, these Ronson Flints, are kind of buffering my sales for the day. So I appreciate it, and I'll take all of them I can get. The next item is as a lot of people know right now, the Nintendo DS games, the Wii games, the PlayStation games, all those things are selling really well. This is a Legend of Zelda 3DS game. I actually bought this with a DS. I got the DS for about $45, and it came with 3 games. I sold the DS for, I think, about like $88 with 1 game, with Super Mario Maker 2. And then I've sold the 3 games individually. So I basically tripled the cost of what I put into it just by selling the games individually, you know, breaking things out individually. If I'd have sold the DS with all the games, I might have made like $100 to $120, maybe max. But because I took games like this out individually and sold them, I've tripled the actual money I could have made off of it. So this guy went out for just shy of $19. So I don't know how you look at that, maybe $15 pure profit off the top of after shipping and everything else. Okay, the next item that sold is, I actually just listed this last night, I guess sometime late last night. Somebody looked at it, and I like to go out. If you guys don't know about this, you can go out and click on overview on your seller hub, especially if you're a store. Whether you're a store or not, you can see this, and you can see when people have clicked to watch your items, and you can send offers. I check that probably 20 times a day, and I try to price things so that I can give at least a couple dollars off of something. But these I kind of priced, these are a Mother's Day buy, so there's 3 of them. I'm going to show them one at a time here. This is a Barbie Catwoman. So that's pretty cool. That was a $2 buy through the Mother's Day sale. This is a Barbie Poison Ivy. Pretty cool looking. And this last one, let's see if I can move this out of the way for you. This is an Electra Barbie. Pretty cool. They're in basically mint, well, not quite mint shape, brand new shape. They are very well kept. There's a little bit of shelf wear on them, as you find with a lot of these type things. But anyway, so I got $6 into these. I listed them for, I think it was $56.99. Somebody looked at it overnight. So early this morning, I sent an offer for $51.57. They accepted that, and they ended up paying, because these are together, they're kind of heavy. So total sale on this was $67.19. So I'm probably going to make around $45 profit on these 3 Barbie dolls. So another huge sale, free space in my shelves. So I'm very excited to get these guys out. The next item is another Mother's Day purchase. This is a Corsair 4. Let me see what is it here? It's the F4U-1 Corsair World War II. I can't say that. World War II. So there you go. It's a little model. These things are absolutely awesome. I really think these are cool. I'd love to like set up a whole table of all these, but I need to get rid of a bunch of them. I got too many. So, but anyway, listed this guy, and it sold. I actually have had this since Mother's Day itself. So it sold for $25, and the $2 into it. So what is that, about $17, $18 profit on that? But my key in showing you guys all this is not to say how awesome all the profit is, or to boast or anything. I'm getting extremely lucky. I'm blessed to have what I've got on all this. But is to basically show you guys, you can just about, my wife gets, she's amazed. You can sell just about anything. In fact, the other day she threw away a couple items that was in our laundry room, and I was like, why are you throwing these away? And she said they've been in there forever. I didn't realize I wasn't paying attention. They're little chargers for batteries for like airsoft guns and stuff. So I pulled them out, made sure they were clean, plugged them up, made sure they would work and everything, and listed them like $6-7 a piece. There was 2 of them. But anyway, some people are already, they've already clicked and they're watching them. Give you another example. Many years ago, my wife threw away a pair of shoes I had. They were a pair of shoes I had that I had to wear in a factory. I had worn them for like 6 months, kind of worn the soles out on them, and they were expensive shoes because I had to have special shoes to wear in the factory. And she had tossed those. I pulled them out. They were sitting right on the top of the trash, cleaned them up, listed them, and I think I sold them for like $29.99 or something. So anyway, the key is you can sell just about anything. You just got to really kind of dig into it and see and learn about it. I was watching Commonwealth Picker. He actually mentions, learn about different things. Go out and search and watch other YouTubers and see what they're selling. Learn from what they're doing. Go to yard sales. See what you see all the time. Use Instagram, Facebook, all those different platforms, and try to learn what you can resell. Because literally you could sell just about anything out on eBay or Amazon or Mercari or any other platform. You just got to really kind of look for the opportunity to make, if it's worth your time. What's worth your time? My time, I will sell stuff for $2 profit sometimes. You may say I won't sell anything for less than $10 or $20 or $50 profit. Things like this, if I was able to pick this up for $10 and sell it for 15 to 20, I might do that as long as the profit margin is at least a couple dollars. I don't want to work all the time for $1 or $2 an hour or something ridiculous. But if you can make money on things, a lot of people are looking for ways to make money. So just keep your eyes out for opportunities like this, and opportunities like I was explaining that, some people might throw away some things that you can then turn around and resell for a good opportunity, a good profit. Okay, and the next item that sold is actually a Walking Dead item. This is a Mother's Day item. It's a Walking Dead thermos with Daryl Dixon on it. This guy is actually quite literally brand new. It's never been used. I did, inspect it pretty thoroughly just to make sure, but it's brand new. It actually sold for $13.60 with shipping included in that. So I'll ship this out. It's probably going to end up going first class. It's pretty light. So, this is a $2 item. This is one of those items I'm probably going to make between $5 and $6 on it. But it was one of those items that I thought, somebody will buy this. It'll be a cool item to list out there, and probably have had it listed for maybe a week. So got to take advantage of all those opportunities. Okay, the last item for June 4th that I'm actually going to cover is a DVD. It's called Carriers. I believe it's based off a pandemic type thing. So it's kind of, I figured it might sell right now. So I listed it out there. I listed it for $6.49 and about $3.50 in shipping. It'll ship media mail in a little 8x6x1 bubble mailer. So I got that for 55 cents. I bought about 700 DVDs, and a bunch of audio books. Let's see, I spent total just under $500 for 700 DVDs, and I think it was something like 112 audiobooks. Almost all the audiobooks have sold. Those do really well. DVDs, I probably won't do again. I still bought about 700. I probably have 650 left still. So new DVDs, maybe, Blu-rays, maybe, but and specialty ones. But in general, I got these, and the key is getting them for around 50 cents a piece. If I have to, I'll have a yard sale and sell them for $1 a piece. But I got these for 55 cents a piece, and then I ended up getting about 100 for free. So I probably have less than 50 cents in them total. Anyway, that's the last item for June 4th, and that is kind of ironic for the times right now. I think people are stuck inside watching random movies, and maybe they want to see what it looks like on a DVD movie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's a very wide array of items that sold the last 2 days. I've got to get in my, a lot of the other YouTubers call it their death pile. It's really a money pile or a money pit. But basically I've got a absolute ton of things I need to get listed. I just don't have time to do it. I work full-time, work about time and a half full-time. So I do this a couple hours here and there and try to get things out when I can, get things listed. My store has around 325 items listed. I really want to have about 600 items listed, so I'm way behind. I should be able to, I can list like, 450 items for the store this month because they give you 200 for free and you get 200 and 250 as part of the store. So I just can't do it. That would be like listing 15 items a day at least, on top of packaging up and the sales. So doing the solo, just can't do it. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Throw me a thumbs up, throw me a comment, all that good stuff. And as always, guys, God bless.